I see. I understand your situation and I wouldn't blame you myself. I'm just curious, that's all, he said as he nodded understandingly towards Lesbro.
Thank you.
Except for this specific thing, the rest is excellent. He nodded a few times.
So, do you accept my application?
She curiously asked. Yeah, you're a good fit for the team. I might put you as captain too, he replied positively. Steward, please take care of Lesbro's needs. And don't let me down, he said while giving a final nod to Lesbro. Knowing her skills, talent, experience, and beauty, it would be a shame if he turned her down. He was confident that the team he had assembled was so strong that even Hunk would give a thumbs up if he knew who he had recruited now. Of the 6 team members, 3 of them are beautiful women. The 6 team members are none other than Vector, Recon, Hector Hivers, Beltway, Demolitions, Vladimir Bodrovsky, Spectre, Surveillance, Michaela Schneider, Bertha, Medic, Christine Yamata, 4 Eyes, Field Scientist, and finally Karina Lesbro, Lupo, Assault Specialist. It took 3 days to recruit them all, which was a bit long but totally worth it. With these 6 team members, he could now relax more. As for the upcoming wave of zombies, he would leave that to his future self. The next day, the doorbell rang, and the guest, this time, was none other than Jill Valentine, dressed in a comfortable, tight tactical uniform. The pretty lass came in with a heroic look. Jill, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here, he said with a happy smile. The main heroine of Resident Evil is not to be underestimated. All of them are sexy and beautiful.
Hello, Eddie. I hope I didn't disturb your free time. Who are these 5?
Jill greeted back with a smile, not forgetting to ask about the 5 unknown people who were now busy practicing on the villa grounds. Looking at them briefly, she was sure they were not ordinary people. Oh, they are my personal team. Don't mind them. Come on in. In the living room, Eddie poured coffee for Jill. The 2 drank while chatting casually. In her heart, Jill wondered who this man really was. For some reason, she felt curious about him. She hoped Eddie would not have a hand in the case she was investigating.
Eddie, have you heard about the cases of some people who have gone missing lately?
She seriously asked. Yeah. Didn't Chief Brian Irons tell you about this case? It's said to be related to a cult. Haven't all the culprits been arrested by now? He nodded while pretending not to know about the experiments happening in the Arklay area. Only God knows how many monsters were in that mountainous area. Before the serum he was researching reached a stage worthy of use, it was better to stay away from such dangerous places.
Isn't that report very suspicious? Also, you live so close to the danger zone? Aren't you afraid?
She asked curiously. She wondered why this man was not afraid of living in a fairly remote place like this. Are you worried about me? Eddie teased.
Of course I am.
She nodded. Easy, my dear. I'm fine here, and this place is very safe. By the way, how is your training going? You're a member of the tactical team, right? I hope your training is going well, he asked while tapping the table with his fingers a few times, trying to let Jill know that there was a spy in his house at the time. At first, Jill was curious about Eddie's actions, but then she realized something.
Is he trying to communicate in Morse code? Are we being watched? But by whom?
She thought to herself. Gulping, she nodded.
Yes, I've been practicing hard lately.
If something happens, please call me. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Jill nodded, not rejecting Eddie's offer. If anything happened, she would try to call him. Ah, I suddenly remembered something wonderful, he said while looking at the ceiling.
Something?
Yes, a dream. Want to know? He asked with a smile.
Dream? What kind of dream?
She curiously asked. I dreamed of the 2 of us getting married, then having a cute little angel. He then laughs.
Keep dreaming!
Jill almost choked. Although she seemed to be resisting, she wasn't bothered at all. Elsewhere, underground laboratories. William Birkin looks busy doing his research. The thing he is researching is none other than the G virus, a virus that has a higher potential than the T virus.
Have you heard about it? That old man assigned a distant relative of Dr. Marcus as my assistant? Does he think he can take the fruits of my labor?
William sneered. Assistant. He doesn't need one. In this world, there's no one smarter than him.
I don't think so. It seems that guy named Eddie is investigating the cause of Dr. Marcus's death. We might be able to put him to good use.
The man with glasses replied in a cold tone. The glasses man is none other than Albert Wesker.
Putting him to good use. I don't know what exactly your plan is, but I'll accept him just for you.
William sighed. Actually, he didn't want to accept Eddie, but since Albert had other plans, he relented.
You know, Umbrella's situation now, and you better get ready. We need to leave this company before it's too late.
Albert shifted the subject to a more serious direction.
I know and have planned my escape.
Nodded, he continues.
Spencer really wants my research, but will I hand it over so easily? This is my own hard work. Why do I need to hand it over to him?
He growled.